What if I told you that right now, at this exact moment, you are traveling through space faster than a speeding bullet, without even noticing it? It sounds impossible. Yet every second of your life, you're racing through the universe at incredible speeds while feeling completely still. And that's just the beginning. Today, we're exploring some of the strangest and most unbelievable facts about Earth and the universe. Facts so incredible that they sound fake, but are completely real. Right now, the Earth is spinning at up to 1,670 kilometers per hour. At the same time, our planet is orbiting the Sun at around 107,000 kilometers per hour. But it doesn't stop there. Our entire solar system is moving around the center of the Milky Way galaxy at roughly 828,000 kilometers per hour. So if you've been sitting on your couch all day, congratulations, you've actually traveled millions of kilometers through space. And speaking of traveling, if this video somehow reaches a distant alien civilization before this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, that would be slightly embarrassing. So if you're enjoying the journey through the universe, consider subscribing. It helps the channel continue exploring strange corners of reality that most people never hear about. Now, let's continue. Most people assume there are more stars in our galaxy than anything else we can imagine. But Earth has a surprise. Scientists estimate there are around 3 trillion trees on our planet. Meanwhile, the Milky Way contains somewhere between 100 and 400 billion stars. That means Earth may contain several times more trees than our entire galaxy contains stars. Sometimes the most extraordinary things aren't millions of light years away. They're right outside your window. Now, imagine living on a planet where your birthday arrives before the sun rises. That place actually exists. Venus takes about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation, but it only takes about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. In other words, a single day on Venus lasts longer than an entire year. Imagine waiting over 8 months just for tomorrow to arrive. And while Venus is strange, our own planet still hides mysteries that scientists barely understand. We've landed spacecraft on Mars. We've explored distant planets. We've even sent probes beyond our solar system. Yet more than 80% of Earth's oceans remain unexplored. Think about that for a moment. There are places on our own planet that we know less about than some worlds millions of kilometers away. Entire ecosystems and unknown creatures may still be hiding in the darkness beneath the waves. But if you think that's weird, wait until you hear this. Far beyond our solar system lies a planet where it literally rains glass. Powerful winds there blow at thousands of kilometers per hour. Tiny particles in the atmosphere form molten glass, which is carried sideways by the extreme winds. Imagine standing in a storm where razor-sharp glass is flying horizontally at incredible speed. Suddenly, Earth's weather doesn't seem so bad. Now let's make things even crazier. You probably think of time as constant. A second is a second. An hour is an hour. But according to Einstein, that's not true. Time can actually slow down. Near extremely massive objects such as black holes, gravity becomes so intense that time passes more slowly. If you somehow spent a few hours near a black hole and returned to Earth, years might have passed for everyone else, while only a short time passed for you. This isn't science fiction. Scientists have confirmed that time really behaves this way. Even GPS satellites must account for these effects to remain accurate. But here's a fact that may be even harder to believe. Astronomers discovered a giant cloud of water vapor floating in deep space. Not a lake, not an ocean, a cloud. And it contains about 140 trillion times more water than all of Earth's oceans combined. The universe doesn't just break records, it completely destroys our imagination. And yet, one of the most amazing facts is actually about you. Every atom in your body has an ancient history. The iron flowing through your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen you breathe. All of these elements were created inside massive stars billions of years ago. When those stars exploded in giant supernova explosions, they scattered these elements across space. Eventually, those materials became planets, and much later, they became you. Quite literally, you are made of stardust. Now here's the final fact. Out of countless planets discovered throughout the universe, Earth appears to sit in a remarkably special location. If our planet was significantly closer to the Sun, temperatures could become too extreme for life as we know it. If it were much farther away, much of the world's water could freeze. Earth exists in a region often called the habitable zone, where conditions allow liquid water to exist. The deeper scientists explore the cosmos, the more extraordinary our home appears. And perhaps the most astonishing fact of all is that despite everything we've discovered, we still understand only a tiny fraction of the universe. There are billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. The universe is far stranger, far bigger, and far more incredible than most of us can imagine. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember this. You are standing on a tiny world, orbiting an ordinary star, inside a vast galaxy, surrounded by a universe so enormous that even our greatest discoveries may only be the beginning.